in the name of civilization, in the name of maintaining a society full of civilized people who hold values that are greater than themselves, he's gonna just beat the tar out of this whole lake.
That is then Emily's turn. So, I need everyone to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
11.
I got a 7.
I also rolled a 7.
I'm gonna stick with it. 16.
1 second.
Oh, while I'm conscious, everybody within 10 feet of me gets +3 bonus to all saving throws.
Oh, well then I got a 14, if that makes a difference.
I got a 19.
I got
also,
10.
also everybody within 10 feet of me cannot be charmed or frightened.
I also cannot be charmed or frightened, on top of not being able to be charmed or frightened.
There we go. So everything in that circle, ignore the line across it. That was bad. Everything.
You're starting to draw a Ninja Turtle. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. God damn it.
You picked the correct turtle at the very least.
Everything inside of that, except for Zam. Zam takes half damage.
Well, this could be bad.
Everything inside of that sphere, when it starts its turn inside of this sphere, takes 22 damage.
We're cutting her close, boys.
Can you describe for us what it is she has done?
Absolutely not. Yeah.
No, just die.
Sorry. Got a lot of things to roll.
You are not forgiven.
Yeah, Dark Souls 3 had I just saw your comment, Skelly. The Dark Souls 3 had a few bosses that were worm-esque.
I thought I remember because I've watched like Zam play it before, and I know I've seen Dom play a bunch of every Souls game ever. So I thought I remembered seeing one, but I also know almost nothing about those games.
So, if you've ever seen Skelly's favorite movie, The Mummy, Emily's opens her mouth and her jaw kind of distends as just a massive swarm of insects just start to
Brendan Fraser
pour out of her mouth. They fill this entire area and are very aggressive, like stinging and biting creatures. And again, will deal 22 damage to everyone at this moment, including them, just to be clear. And she is also, again, looking very, very bad.
Also, sorry, you said they're dealing that damage at this moment, or just when we start our turn there?
It's when you start your turn. Sorry, like as soon you're going to take it when you start your turn, but just and anytime you start your turn in that circle, you take that damage.
Is this an Emily specific thing, or is this insect plague?
It's insect plague.
Oh, then we take it now. And then we take it again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
I just read it. A creature takes 4d10 piercing damage on a failed save, half as much damage on a successful one. A creature must also make the saving throw when it enters the spell's area for the first time or ends its turn there.
Right. Fair enough. So yeah.
So if we end our turn there.
Yes, but you also take it now.
Yep. So
okay.
Emmerin's down.
Did you have your additional HP too? Don't forget about that. You had 3 additional HP from.
Oh, I did. Oh no, sorry, I'm not down. Okay, I'm relatively okay.
And sorry, you said it was 20 even, right?
22.
22.
22. Thank you.
Roland looks terrible. He has 4 hit points.
I'm bleeding.
I'm pretty okay.
Yeah, Orlo only
Yeah,
takes
I'm
11.
Well, Orlo's doing great.
Then Orlo is going to get attacked by the spirit weapon again. No, it misses. Then it is Roland, your turn.
Okay, so to be clear, I take the additional 22 damage if I fail my save and end my turn in this orb.
Correct. And it also,
So-
to be clear, it is a concentration spell.
Okay. Roland's gonna beat the shit out of this old lady. I think that
sounds
is
very
the-
like him.
I think that's the wise course of action. In the name of civilization, in the name of maintaining a society full of civilized people who hold values that are greater than themselves, he's gonna just beat the tar out of this old lady. All right. So he's rolling with advantage. Let's see. So that is a 21 on the first roll.
Hits.
And yeah, it would have been a 16 on the second. So the 21 hits.
Yes.
So for his, and he's going to cast Smite. He's going to burn his last 3rd level spell slot. So that is an additional 4d8 radiant damage.
Also, sorry, I apologize. I forgot to mention this as we were doing the math and figuring things out. As Emily's cast this spell, she shrinks by half of her size immediately. Just boop.
It was bugs. It's a Oogie Boogie situation.
I feel like, given the circumstances, it should just be a swarm of worms, but, it's fine.
Little bitey worms. Okay. But we still got a hit with a 23.
Yeah, sorry, good. Yeah, everything else is
Okay.
still good. I forgot
Okay.
to say that.
So for the slashing damage, this is +4 with the new D8. Okay, 3 and 4 makes 7. 7 slashing damage. And with the radiant damage, we are going to be 1, 5, 7, 15. So 15 radiant damage. And what is that? What bonus did that potion get?
It's an additional 2d6 radiant damage.
Okay, have you been rolling
I've been
that?
rolling it, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So that was 15 radiant damage +7 slashing damage.
So then let's
And then he's gonna do it again, baby. He's gonna keep, like, every time he hits her with this sword, it's just it's almost like lightning striking whenever he hits. And because it was a successful melee attack, he is going to spend another charge on Truth Seeker the sword to give everybody around him 1d8 temporary hit points. Everybody gets 3 hit points again. So let me add that. And Roland's gonna take another swing at her. For, let's see, that is a 19 to hit on the first roll.
that will hit.
Okay. Well, that's good because the second one was a 7. That would have been no good.
She makes her
All right.
concentration save on the first attack. Just
I
so
was
you know.
just gonna ask. Thank you.
Okay.
Ah,
So for the second attack, it's going to be. There we go. Max damage, 12 slashing damage. Plus, and he's going to smite at second level. For 3d8 radiant damage. For 3, 10. Ooh, 18 radiant damage. Plus those 2d6. And you said drinking potions is a bonus action.
Yes.
Roland is going to reach in and grab one of the. What are the big healing potions that we have?
Superior potion of healing. So that is 8d4 plus 8.
Okay.
She makes
You
her
taking one?
concentration save.
She made it. This. All right, so
That's what I'm
Roland's
saying.
gonna chug this superior healing potion of healing. 8d4 plus 6, you said? Okay. So that's 6.
8d4 plus 8.
8d4 plus 8. All right. I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm gonna have the old computer do this.
Is this a good time to show you what my friend gave me? It's a bottle of a bunch of d4s for health potions.
that's cute.
Orlo, it is your go as Sir Roland is rolling his health.
Fuck, dude, she needs to die. So it's concentration spell, huh? So we're swinging.
Your stunning strikes
Go on,
might be
Breaker.
good here.
You don't say. We're gonna try.
Just saying.
We're gonna try.
Just saying is all.
We're gonna try real hard.
Sir Roland, 18 damage is the number you need to beat.
Okay. Hell yeah, I got 24 health from that potion. Plus my 3, I'm at 39 hit points. So 18, 17, 15, and then 15 damage.
So now, just so everybody knows, we have one more superior, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 greater healing potions.
Okay. And should I do my con save to see if it's half damage? Do I get another save or no?
Yeah.
13?
No.
Okay. Then we're good on Roland's turn. Roland's gonna say, "Get her, Orlo! Kill her!"
Orlo is just gonna get hyper aggressive and seeing red, and he's gonna swing for an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so spending a key point for stunning. So stunned until the end of my next turn. If you miss a 14 Constitution saving throw.
17.
God, what a bitch, dude. That's still 13 or 10 damage, sorry.
Okay. Then she makes her con save for that.
Con save for what?
Her concentration save.
Oh, yeah. Did she succeed?
Yeah, she succeeds.
This lady's focus is legendary. She took an
What a
Adderall before this
bitch.
counts.
Swinging again.
She
for
took
21
4
to
Adderall.
hit.
21 hits.
Gonna spend another key point to try and stun her. 14 saving throw.
She makes it with a 17.
God damn, dude.
Fuck.
What is your fucking malfunction? Another 10 damage.
Succeeds on her concentration check as well.
Fuck you, Dominic.
Oh my god.
Bro.
Just so you guys know, I'm going to be filing for divorce in the morning. So yeah.
Is she looking like
Unrelated.
real rough now after 20 more damage?
She's looking absolutely terrible. Well, it's hard to tell because she's about this big, but she looks real bad.
Okay. I mean, they haven't been working yet, but I guess I'm doing flurry of blows for another key
Yeah,
point.
man. Stomp on her. My bugs! My bugs!
Let's go. 25 to hit.
That'll
He's
hit.
back. He's back.
3 damage. How close are we?
Oh, we're halfway there.
As you do your 3 damage, how would you like to do this?
Yes. It's so
Orlo is
pretty.
just frustrated at this point and
What- are
kind of
we-
like,
Are we killing her or are we keeping her for questioning?
you tell me. So Orlo like throws Bonebreaker to the side and just gets down on his knees, one hand, and just like and squishes her with his
let him
fist.
cook.
As like a little like splurt of blood like comes out.
Yeah, we can always keep the big corpulent, mostly dead guy for question. Although
Or
he's
depending on her size,
probably
uses his hands and just like shoves her down, and her bones go flying outward.
The worms.
Like the bones and the worms around the bones, like a hydraulic press. However you want to do it, depending on her size. Like I don't know if she's like 3 feet tall or like a 2.5 or 2.
She's about 3 feet tall, and then when you hit her for the last time, she just springs back up into like her normal size and just falls over unconscious.
Okay, so no more bugs.
No more bugs. The concentration spell ends. There still is the Inquisitor standing, though.
I mean, that was it for me.
Gotcha.
If she's done, I can't do anything else. And Orlo is just like breathing very heavily and yeah, just winded, totally exhausted. It's just like kind of like getting back up.
As Orlo, you like just beat the piss out of this old, fragile, frail woman because you're such a nice guy. No, as you land this final blow, as Orlo's just kind of going all in, just swinging. As she goes down, you see the Inquisitor sets his weapon down, turns, and lays down on the ground, like face down on the ground. And you guys hear as this faint breath is kind of escaping Emily's as she's laying there. She's incapacitated. She is gasping for breath. You hear just the coughing as the blood kind of just starts to run out of her mouth. And you hear the Inquisitor begging you to let him heal her.
Fucking why?
I have a question
Yeah.
for you, the DM. How many hit points does Max the horse have?
He's a warhorse, correct?
He's on
Oh, boy.
my sheet as a riding horse, but I don't know if he ever got like if he ever leveled up to a warhorse.
I think they
I mean-
have like 15 HP roughly.
Uh-oh.
Quick check says hit points for a warhorse is 19, 3d10 plus 3. So, oh boy.
All right.
I wasn't even thinking about Max having HP like that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll 3d10. And then if it's more than where's my oh, right in front of my face. If it's more than 22, we'll carry on. All right, we got 4. 11. 20.
And then
Plus,
it's
you
plus
said plus 3. He has 1 hit point left.
Well, do you want to roll his save? Maybe he saved and didn't take any damage.
Yeah, or actually at the
Yeah.
end of my last turn, he might have died.
Well, he wouldn't have
He
died
just
needs a
outright
whole
anyway,
pack
so
of
he's
cigarettes, he'll
fine.
be
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. Okay. Well, we'll say that Max.
Max is
Looking bad.
probably looking terrible, but he is just as ornery and alive as always.
He's barely clinging to it. Anyway, are we gonna let this dude heal Emily's?
I would like to echo what Emmerin said. Fucking why?
Why?
I vote yes, but I feel like I'm in the minority here.
Well, isn't this exactly what we came here to accomplish? Is to take this woman apart and dismantle the church, and now you want to revive her? Why?
She could be useful.
I think she's more useful dead. Emmerin feels pretty strongly about this. You don't know what she's done to this city.
No, I
Y'all
don't.
came-
But I'd like to find out, and having her alive to
Well, I
interrogate.
fucking live here.
Roland draws his sword and he goes over to Emily's. Is she capable of talking?
She is incapacitated.
Okay. Roland is going to say to the Inquisitor, do you yield? Can you guarantee you'll surrender if she is allowed to be revived?
Yes. What do you need? I will give you anything that I have.
Roland says, "Throw down your arm."
He kicks pushes his mace and shield just as far across the floor as he possibly can, tears his helmet off and just throws it across the floor as well.
Roland is going to walk over to Emily's and lay on hands for a single point.
Emmerin's gonna look at you again. You're going like, Roland, this is a terrible idea. You don't know the atrocities this woman has committed. She deserves every ounce of the justice we just made out.
Emmerin, we are not animals. If she's a criminal, like you say, she's done all these atrocities, she'll stand trial before the people of this city. And if they deem it fit, she'll be executed in a civilized manner.
Why give her the option to escape? She's clearly powerful.
Roland looks at Emmerin as he lays his hand on Lady Emily's forehead. Says, "We are not murderers." And then he kills her for 1 hit point.
I hope you know what you're doing, Rolly. This could come back to bite us in the arse. And all right.
Sorry, I
rolling
wanted to see. I thought you guys may have had something for this, but I may not have given them to you. That's my fault. Go ahead, Sir Roland.
Rolling like under his breath is like, I hope you're wrong. Talking to Emmerin, but heals her for the hit point.
She is unconscious still, but she is healed enough that she will not immediately die. You see the inside of this church as you look around. Orlo, as your darkness kind of fades, the outside light starts to shine in a little bit more, but it's gotten darker. And you can just see the remnants of the burning web still up across the altar. The bugs all dead and sprawled out. The two men laid out on the ground beside Emelisa. She's also unconscious. And all the while, you still hear the siege continuing on outside the walls. And you've made it in to the inside of the church. You guys have accomplished your goal. And you have now a very, very important decision to make. Going forward, you guys have won the battle. You, at any point, can now essentially end this fighting as soon as this is concluded. But what you guys allow to happen moving forward is ultimately even probably more important. You guys can either do what most armies do, sack, raze the city, burn it to the ground. You can make it your own, occupy it. You can turn it into some type of vassal to an empire you choose to create moving forward, if that's something you guys want to do. You can give it back to the church. You can give it to the mages, the Fleur Blanc, the Thieves Guild, or you can subjugate it and make them all your slaves to do whatever it is you choose to do with them. And as the battle outside continues to rage, Emily's laying on the floor in front of you. You kind of realize that this is what is going to not only identify who you are as people. This is a massive world event. You guys have just won a siege of a city, taken the city over. And this is now about to show who you are as leaders, as people moving forward, and what you're going to do. So I'm not going to make you guys decide what to do right in this moment. We can see what you guys want to do next time. But I want you guys to sit and think about what your legacy is going to start out with. Because you guys did it. You launched yourself out of a catapult. You cracked a magical wall. You rode a horse through a church and attacked your friends all at the same time. And you still managed to come out on the other side. Much worse for wear, battered and bruised, but you did it. And now you have to decide where to go from here and what the next step is in the much grander scheme of the world. So I think this is a great place for us to call it for the night. I hope you guys have a lot of questions, and we will talk about them all next time. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night.